Crime drama, it is a drama thriller, it is an investigative drama. It really mixes up these genres in the most fascinating way. जैसे डब्बे में अलग अलग डब्बे और levels होता है, literally इस show में भी जो सबके tracks हैं, जो कहानियाँ हैं, how the two worlds collide, that I think is very fascinating और जो बहुत कम shows में देखने को मिलता है. So when we started out on this journey from the idea, when Shibani came with the idea, I think what excited us really between me, my team, how we, when we read the initial drafts, it was just how the story was just moving across, the two different kinds of worlds. और इतना familiar world है, थाने का एक suburb, हम सब लोग बॉम्बे में रहते हैं और जो बॉम्बे में नहीं भी रहते, for people living anywhere in the world, you know what a metro city life is. और वो जो रोज़ की hustle होती है, जो जद्दोजहद होती है, you get up, you work, whether you're going for work or you're doing a business out of home, and in that everyone is ambitious. आप सब अपनी लाइफ बेहतर करना चाहते हैं, you want your dreams to come true. जैसे Shalini joined this show to go to Germany. Yes, Raji and Hari who want to go to Germany, and everyone else who has something that they desire and they're working towards. And that's so true for all of us here. There is something that you want and that you're working towards. And how does it really play out? You're always presented with something in life which is a forked road. You're standing at that moment जब आप कुछ choice करेंगे between 1 and 2. And when you do that, life takes you on a different path. So for some people that path works out, for some people it's a roller coaster ride. So this show is actually such a intense and at the same time a very quirky and in parts emotional roller coaster ride. So it's really a full suite of emotions that you feel with it, and you want to know all the time what's next. It's the perfect binge show. And that's what excited us. And I think it's shaped up so amazingly with this really stellar cast. सब लोगों ने अपना रोल इतने अच्छे से निभाया है. I mean, they're all experienced. But I think what excites me also is that they're all from different parts of the country. And this show is meant for Pan-India, and that's what really excites me, and of course for the world. So that's the most exciting part for me.
So it's relatable yet a roller coaster ride that we look forward to. Thank you, Bhupendra. Hari, who's always in a hurry.
Always in a hurry.
Always in a hurry. Well, Netflix Dabba Cartel is as much about ambition as much as it is about family. How far is someone willing to go to chase their dreams and protect their loved ones? It's all about that. How does your character, as Monica was also talking about the balance between the two forces, how does your character balance the two forces, and what was the most exciting part of playing the character Hari?
Okay. सबसे पहले तो good evening everybody for coming here and thank you for doing this. Actually, he is not able to balance it out. That's the most funniest part of his character. He's trying, but when you are very passionate about your dream, your ambition, you tend to miss out something, your family, your loved ones, and that's what happening with me and Raji. But इनका कैरेक्टर ऐसा है कि ये बहुत कुछ कर रही है हरी के लिए. हरी शायद कुछ भूल जाए, बट इनका पैशन क्या है मुझे पता नहीं है, वो आपको देखना पड़ेगा शो में. बट फॉर मी, फॉर हरी, शी इज हेल्पिंग हिम फॉर जर्मनी. एंड या वाज द सेकंड क्वेश्चन.
हाँ, आपके कैरेक्टर के बारे में एंड अबाउट प्रोटेक्टिंग द फैमिली एंड बैलेंसिंग बिटवीन द टू फोर्सेस.
यार
दो दुनिया है ना.
द लाइटनेस ऑफ द कैरेक्टर, सो मच ऑफ हैपनिंग इन हिज लाइफ, बट स्टिल वो जो लाइटनेस मेंटेन करता है, वो बहुत अच्छी थी.
लाइटनेस, और आपके कैरेक्टर में लाइटनेस भी है, तो आपको लोग पसंद करते हैं क्योंकि आप जिस तरीके से आपने उसे निभाया है, उससे आपको लगता है कि आपसे थोड़ा कभी कभार गुस्सा भी आता है, प्यार भी आता है. सो इट्स अ लवली लेयर्स दैट यू एडेड टू दिस कैरेक्टर एंड विशिंग यू द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
Thank you. But my next question is for Ritesh, and Ritesh, with Dabba Cartel, Excel continues to push boundaries in streaming. And what was it about Dabba Cartel that made you say that this is the next story I want to tell the world?
I think we already answered that in the beginning about what drew us to this story. But like I think the fact about like it being like we've all said this earlier about, it's just that this is something new which you haven't seen. It's been like the title itself is intriguing. But I think what was important when you go out and work with in a collaborative manner with a streaming platform, I think with Netflix being there, it just made it easier. And I think one person who we should mention is also Tanya and her team, who've been amazing as collaborators on this. So thank you. And I think the next big story, now I can put them on the spot, is going to be the season 2. So we should move to that. Right, Hitesh, are you ready?
Thank you, Ritesh. And Farhan, next question is for you. Dabba Cartel has many female strong protagonists, and what is the most exciting part about telling their story from their perspective?
I think it's a question better answered by the women on the stage here. I don't want to come across as mansplaining, as to why the show. What I think is important, it's important that in entertainment, in creation of stories in film or on television or on OTT, that there is a strong female voice always present, that there always are female characters, strong, well-written female characters who are not only discussing men and discussing problems about home, that they have careers, that they have lives, because that to me will inspire many generations of younger women to also, apart from fulfill their dreams, also to be in this industry, which really should be a healthy mix of telling all kinds of stories and for all kinds of people. So as Excel, that is important to both of us, not just to me. So that combined with a story that's as exciting as Dabba Cartel is, it was really, impossible to say no when Shibani first took me through what the show was about. And one can only then pray for the most incredible people and talent to get attached to a show. And here we have all these wonderful people on stage, and over there, of course, and many people who aren't here on stage as well. But as a producer, that's really all you can hope for, is to get the best talent to be attached to your show. And I'm really, really proud of this show and what it represents, and hopefully all of you will enjoy it when you see it soon.
We love that perspective. Thank you. Thank you, Farhan. Shibani, next question to you. Now, this is a first for you behind the camera, and what a moment with Dabba Cartel. First of all, congratulations on that. The series blends high stakes action with deep emotional layers now as both an EP and a creator, along with here Gaurav also as a creator. Why the story, and how did you lend your voice and vision to its creation?
So yes, Gaurav Kapoor is also a creator. We have Vishnu Menon in the audience, who is also a creator, and Akanksha as well. So this is obviously my first time as a creator, hopefully not the last. But it has been a huge learning experience for me. There's so much to absorb when you take on something like this, when you're not used to doing it. But I have to say that when you are in a space where you are working in a writer's room on a show like this, which we did, our writers are there in the front here, Bhavna Kher and Vishnu Menon. Stand up, guys, say hello to everybody. Don't be shy. So we worked in a writer's room over the lockdown. It was a very difficult situation to create the show in. And you're working in such a small little bubble. And you realize that once you take this show outside that bubble, it is such a collaborative experience. You start working with a production house, you then work with a platform, you then have a director on board who sees that vision through. You have actors who come in and take on the characters. You have wonderful producers who support your vision. So, it's kind of easy to say, oh, you're the creator of the show, but the fact is that everybody that you see here on this stage today, as well as those two tables in the front, and many other people behind the scenes, have really put in a lot of work to bring this vision to life. As a creator who is not a director, to be able to work with writers like Vishnu and Bhavna, who are able to bring your story to life, and they've done such an incredible job to work tirelessly over 4 years to bring that vision to life. And of course, Hitesh, who came on board a couple of years ago, it was such an incredible experience to be able to just hand it over to him because he just understood, you know, and when you have a director who just gets what it is that you want to do and is able to bring so much of his own vision to it, what you see today is his vision. And so as a creator, when you can hand it over to a director who you know will just take it to another level, it's the best thing that you could ask for. Obviously, the support of incredible producers like Ritesh, Farhan, Qasim, Abbas, who have worked very patiently with this very feisty creator who has not always made their lives easy, but they've really taught me so much and been incredibly patient. And then again, you know, working with Monica, Tanya, Shoaib, Vishaka, who I don't think is here today, who have helped bring this vision to life. It's just a massive, massive team effort. And so what you see, or what you will see on the 28th, is not just the creator's vision anymore, it's all of us here. We've all done it together.
Every word you said exudes passion, and it's evident in the trailer. And Gaurav, question?
I just want to add one thing, which is been on a personal note as well. I've known Shibani for like 20 years. She's my bro, she's my fam. We've shared screen together, and I have seen her from day one of this show to now the D-Day of the show when it's going to be coming out. And while there's this beautiful cast and these wonderful producers, the writers, I have seen her shepherd this show. I have seen her be the glue, right? I have seen her hold things up when everything seemed to be falling apart. I have seen her champion everyone else except herself. And I just want to say that I am so proud of you, Shibani. And Dabba Cartel is because of you first. So I love you and I'm really proud of you.
Well, definitely, she's an inspiration for millions. So thank you for being you, and thank you, Gaurav. And जैसे you know, शिबानी ने भी mention किया कि यहाँ पे किरदार हैं, पर काफ़ी सारे और अहम किरदार हैं जिनकी वजह से डब्बा कार्टेल का विजन बोर्ड रियलिटी एक सपना सच हुआ है. उनके लिए जोरदार तालियां for each and every individual who's part of making Dabba Cartel what it is. So thank you for bringing us Dabba Cartel. And इसी के साथ अब मैं बोलना बंद करूंगा क्योंकि मीडिया के हमारे दोस्त जो हैं वो रुके हैं बेसब्री से अपने सवाल पूछने के लिए. So please, before you ask a question, we open the floor for media Q&A. Before you ask the question, as in tradition, please identify yourself, कौन से publication से हैं, and अहम बात यह है कि किससे सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं, उससे हम directly respective individual से जवाब हासिल कर सकते हैं. So, and our volunteers will hand you